Chapter 13, News and Principles. Remember that a stock is priced at what other people think it is worth. If masses of people want to buy a stock because they get a new patent, its price will increase because sellers in the market book get filled. If you see a huge price movement in the market, you can usually expect news behind it. You can use Yahoo Finance to see news about a stock right under its quote. A lot of trading platforms also have some sort of news feed for stocks, and Google always comes in handy as a last resort. Quickly glancing over news can help you figure out whether or not a significant price movement is justified. For cheaper active stocks, use news as fuel for potential growth and expect more market buyers like yourself when good news comes out or sellers when bad news comes out. For long-term investing, stay aware of news and about overall market trends and economic shifts. With that said, you should always have a long-term plan going into your investments so that short-term moves and news do not surprise you too much. However, larger market shifts like the 2001 dot-com bubble and 2008 housing market crash were publicly predicted by many smart investors. Nonetheless, even former Federal Reserve Chairman Alan Greenspan predicted the Nasdaq Composite peak over 3 years and almost 300% early in December of 1996. Listen to news and others' opinions and weigh their perspectives against yours to ensure that you attack the market to the best of your ability. Ask yourself, does news anchor X really understand this market? What is the context behind their opinion? You may have to act quickly in volatile markets when news comes out to enter or exit a position at an optimal time. If this happens, always stop and tell yourself your reason for entering a position. Then, make sure the decision you're going to make aligns with your investment goals and philosophies. A single poor quarterly report for the Home Depot Inc. does not mean that everyone suddenly likes Lowe's Companies Inc. more. However, Amazon Inc. seriously entering the home improvement space could hurt Home Depot in the long run. You'll be fine as long as you stay informed about news, but do not watch too much of it. A great source of news is Yahoo Finance on both their desktop and mobile platforms. On both free platforms, you can see stock-specific news by scrolling down beneath a quote. These stories are time-stamped, and many large news stories on specific companies can cause large price swings. On Yahoo Finance's mobile platform in particular, you can get real-time updates on the price, earnings, and news for all stocks in your watch list through notifications. The app also offers the same superb technical analysis tools available online, which we will explore in part 2. For long-term investing, you can use the maximum charts to see how certain stocks have performed for the past 50 years or more for well-established companies. Then, you can slowly work your way down to 10-year, 5-year, 2-year, 1-year, and year-to-date charts to predict future price movements. Your candlesticks should stay out as weekly candles and start out as weekly candles and eventually become daily candles with this chart-based price research. By looking at long-term performance of a company you already know a little bit about, you can understand the sorts of returns you can expect from an investment in the company and the risks of the investment based on previous downtrends. For active trading, start by looking at long-term technicals for historical supports and resistances, which we talk about in chapter 24, just like a long-term investor. Then, zoom into monthly, daily, and hourly charts looking for price levels to trade. Finally, for 9 to noon trading, use 1-minute candles and your technical analysis skills to make smart, fast trades. See part 2. For long-term and medium-term trades alike, you can use recent price dips along with other indicators that we discuss to find good entry points into new positions. Similarly, you can compare historical highs to current movements to predict good selling points for medium-term trades. For long-term trades, consider further investigating the underlying company and buy them based on your faith in the company and its marketplace role.